DCM Works. The God Complex was by far Matt Smith's best episode. Do you want to watch me play video games? Well, check out my latest series over on the Colby House channel. I'm playing The Last of Us, and I cry at least once an episode. That's youtube.com/colbyhouse. This week I'd like to thank patrons Derek Derrickson, again, because he's donated even more this month, and Carlisle, which is both spelled incorrectly, and I believe probably not your real name, but whatever. That's it for patrons this week. Welcome back to the Alpha Artist Podcast, official podcast of DCM Works. I'm David, creative director, lead writer, DCM, blah, 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 blah. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Ben.
Hello.
So we're in a new setup this week.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's weird, but my headphones don't quite reach far enough, I've just realized. Hang on.
It's gonna have to use an extension cable for that, probably.
Yeah, maybe. We'll just put that there, Look at that. Look at that shit.
That works.
You can't see it, it's a podcast.
We
keep talking.
We have those really nice IKEA chairs where when you go to IKEA, you see them like testing them for like 10,000 sits.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're really nice.
The more you sit in them, the more
you end up bouncing the entire time.
It's so good. So this week we're talking about Christmas shit.
Yeah.
Kind of. And just stuff that's garbage if it's Christmas.
Yeah, we're just gonna shit on Christmas.
This is Christopher Walken, here to warn you that this contains some explicitly foul language. And if you don't like that, then I'll put my foot in your throat.
The soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah.
The visuals are very, well done. And, the gameplay is super fun. And, because those three things are there, it's exceptionally good.
I could do it in a heartbeat and make millions, but it would feel like just gouging my soul out.
Yeah. Jurassic Park's a little more like DDR.
If Shrek is a fairy tale creature, can he actually own land and want to kick them off? Where did that come from? You have to make a lot of shit up to make good art.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
This is as great as
Well,
Christmas
not like the holiday, just stuff that is Christmas.
Oh yeah, just what's the word? Capitalism.
What?
Commercialism.
Yeah, fuck you, the man. We're
Yeah.
coming for you. I just made an angry fist.
A fist.
Yeah. But no, we're just gonna talk about stuff that's dumb that comes out at Christmas, because
Which is everything that comes out of Christmas.
Yeah, because for background, I'm extremely tired because I've been moving. My parents just moved back in, so I'm just tired and a mess. I've been working pretty much the last 48 hours non-stop.
And I'm just jaded in general.
Yeah, so I couldn't really think of anything interesting, so this is what we're doing this week.
Yep.
So,
We googled a bunch of bullshit.
I got a list that I can barely see. So I got the first thing is the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Awful, but good things did come of it. You got the John episode that was so good. Bloody Get amongst it, that was amazing.
The
Starcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, the ending of that was just insane.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a minute? How good was that? Fucking
talk about a different.
Talk about whatever. No, seriously, that was so good.
Oh yeah, it's.
So for those of you unaware, I'm not going to give you the full history or whatever, but pretty much the ex Game Grump JonTron.
John and Aaron. Basically, it's just John and Aaron win. They realize friendship's more important. That's basically the synopsis for that episode.
Us sane people knew already, but the internet didn't believe that they were still friends.
Yeah, there was this whole subreddit called Conspiracy Grumps, which is built around the sort of conspiracy of are John and Aaron still friends? And of course they were.
Yeah, because the rest of us are yeah, it's the real world. Obviously they're friends. Yes.
But that whole subreddit basically shut down.
But yeah,
because of that video.
Pretty
which
much
is hilarious.
JonTron left his show Game Grumps, which he did with Aaron, with pretty little notice of why.
It was super abrupt.
Yeah, he was in the middle of a bunch of series, and he just got up and left. And then Danny Sexbang joined, Dan Avidan, and that was sort of, they didn't really talk about John for many years.
Oh yeah, they ignored the fact that John left.
Yeah, only recently have they been mentioning him more and more, and then you had this where they were together in a video.
In a video, which is a big deal apparently.
They basically reconciled for the internet.
Oh yeah, literally that's what the video was. Which we all
knew because they're people, they're not insane. Yeah. So that's good, and that was amazing, and that episode was based around the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, well the ending was Connect Star Wars. Which I don't know why they referenced as it being the worst,
because it's awful.
It is, but it's like everyone ironically loves the fucking Han Solo parody of riding
I think
solo.
it was just good because it meant that they could call back to his previous episode that he did.
Was that episode when it was being directed by Aaron?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think so.
Because there was a period of like 2-3 episodes of JonTron when he was still on Game Grumps, and it was being filmed and directed by Aaron.
I think it... no.
I don't think it was... I think it was before then.
Yeah.
Which was weird when he was just like, let's do the dance for old time's sake. I was like, you weren't part of JonTron when he did Connect Star Wars.
It was nice.
To me, I was like, that's really forced, but whatever.
I thought it was fine. Ben's being critical.
Oh, I've just watched JonTron my whole life.
My whole life?
My whole life.
Since I was a babe.
5. No,
Before
I've
YouTube.
always loved
Ben
JonTron.
is a 10-year-old.
I love
just
JonTron.
burst your bubble, everyone.
JonTron's
Ben is
great.
10. He's great. How good. Yeah, that Christmas special is awful.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So that was actually what made me think of the topic for this episode. So I wanted to talk about, I was at someone's house the other night, and they had the TV on, which, if you know anything about me, I never watch TV, like, ever. I haven't watched TV before that for, like, 8 months, maybe, 10.
Especially now, having the TV on is just horrible.
Yeah, I just don't
all
need
the Christmas shit.
I just don't need it, so I never turn the TV on. But it was the tail end of a date, and I was like... I went to someone else's place for other reasons, and they had the TV on. And I was talking to someone else, and the TV was just on in the background. And it was a Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn film. And it's like set around Christmas, and they go and visit their families or whatever.
Is that... What one is it?
I don't fucking know
what year was that one released?
I don't fucking know.
That's the thing. They were literally like
2000 and something?
Like every year there's like some big like all-star cast.
It felt a little
Christmas
dated. No, it was
film.
just them though. They were the main two characters. Like it was them on
okay.
screen. It was kind of like it was supposed to be a comedy, but the whole thing.
Yeah,
wasn't
they're all like not really romantic comedies.
They're all just trying to do Love Actually again because that was so good.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. No, it was. No, it was. Ben just made a face.
Whatever.
Let's fuck you. Fuck you. But yeah. So that. And I watched the whole of that film.
Why?
Because it was on. And I was like, well, I guess this is happening now.
I get to the point where it's just like, no, turn off the TV.
There's also, well, it's not my house, and there's also no, like, appropriate social juncture to be like, hey.
Can we not watch this?
Yeah, can we not watch this? Or, how about we leave this person's boring house with their boring TV? Like, that seems insensitive, right? So I didn't do that. Yeah, I was being polite. And then, so I watched the whole thing.
Jesus Christ.
And the resolution. Basically, the premise of the film is that Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon are in a relationship.
Of course.
And they've both agreed that they don't really want a family or kids.
Oh, but by the end of
they both want a family and kids, because that's really all that matters when you're a
God.
woman, is that you have bloody kids, mate.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was just the whole time.
Was there like a screaming in the rain scene where you think they're about to break up, but then he like chases her through the streets?
Well, no, they break up. He drives away.
Oh, they break up. Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
Back, yeah, but look, here's the thing though.
God.
Here's what it is though. I was like the whole time. I was like, this is garbage. This is like I didn't say it. I was like, this is garbage. Like, because. I'm a person who consumes media, and I'm like, hey, I know what... I like to think that I have taste of a particular kind, right? So I'm like, Ben looks... What are you doing?
I'm turning my phone off.
Oh, okay. Why did you do this? We've been doing this for how long?
It's made noises.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn it off.
So this is the... Yeah, so like, the dumb premise of that film. The whole time I'm like, this is garbage. This is garbage. These are outdated morals. Like, this...
Yeah, like...
It's boring, it's
just
garbage. But, like, the people... fucking loved it. The people who were there were just like, this is so funny. They laughed at all the jokes, and I'm like, these aren't even jokes. Like, there's no, I'm like, there's no comedic structure. And I'm like, oh right, this is what normal people are like. They're not massive nerds. They're just people.
That's just like Hollywood comedy in general is horrible.
Yeah, but people fucking love it. Like,
they
were all about it, and I was like, none of these are.
It's
actually
the
jokes.
kind of comedy that made like Big Bang Theory popular.
Which, don't get me wrong,
it's just entirely dialogue.
If you like the Big Bang Theory, that's fine, but it just isn't funny if you're actually
if a comedy would be funny without the visuals, then it doesn't need to be a film. Make it a radio show, but of course radio shows don't sell.
Yes.
But it's like...
That's called a podcast, Ben, and we do it for free.
No, but it's like the fact that... Like, think about it. You could just listen to the Big Bang Theory, and you wouldn't lose anything. Yeah,
you could... Well, it's a show that you can easily text while you watch. Which is a sign of a bad show.
That's not a good thing.
No, I'm just saying it's that kind of a show. Like, I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's what kind of a show it is.
Yeah, a bad one.
Yeah, I'm not saying... Well,
and the movies are the same.
Look, yeah, but some people like it, and I'm like, hey, if you like it, that's fine. Just don't be telling me about it. Like...
Yeah, I think that's the main part.
Like, it,
but also, don't make me watch it, because I don't enjoy it.
I think particularly, like, for those of you who are particularly nerdy at home...
Which should be everyone.
Should probably. I don't know why you listen to this if you're not.
To be honest.
But, like, you have to learn... Like, you have to read the room well. So, like, if someone... Like, the minute that someone brings up something that I think is garbage... it's really easy for me to be like, oh, that's fucking garbage. Because if I said that, you'd be like, obviously the Big Bang Theory is garbage. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
But they've brought it up probably not because they think it's garbage. And if I immediately shit on their opinion, they're like, oh, he's like, what a dickhead.
Yeah, I have a knack of doing that.
Every time.
That's pretty, That's why I don't have many friends.
Yeah. So
friends
like,
I make,
yeah,
they're good people.
Bloody can't get away from them.
It's a good way to...
Correct.
It's a good way to filter out
people
people who bring Big Bang Theory to parties. Or whatever.
It's not, because those are just people. It's just that thing where, like, I don't want to, like... Yeah, you just be really aware of, like, not... Yeah, no, don't immediately be like... Or if someone brings up Star Wars or whatever, right? Read the room first. If they bring up Star Wars, like, hey, what's the deal with Obi-Wan? Where did he go? Or whatever. Like, between the last film and this one, like... If they wanted... If you just be like, oh, well, remember Vader killed him? And then they'd be like, oh, yeah, great. Don't be like, oh yeah, well, Vader tried to kill him, but then he turned into a Force ghost because he learned it from Qui-Gon. Because we know that from the end of Revenge of the Sith that Obi-Wan mastered how to turn into a Jedi ghost thanks to Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon came back as a ghost and trained Obi-Wan before Obi-Wan died. And that was what Obi-Wan did on a desert planet for 20 years, is learning how to become a Force ghost, and that's why he disappeared and there was no body. So really what he's been doing is being a ghost and probably training Luke a little bit more and hanging out with him and Yoda and Anakin.
Where's Yoda?
Huh? He's dead, Force ghost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever.
But don't do that if you're at a party. Like, just go, oh, he's bloody dead. Remember when
he's
he
dead,
and Darth Vader fought?
Meow.
And he stayed at his laser sword. They'd be like, oh, yeah, great. Or if they're like, hey, who's an Iron Man?
Social situations with the Apparatus podcast.
Don't fuck it up. If they're like, who's an Iron Man? Don't be like, oh, well, in the... Like, just
clearly
fucking read the situation, please. Because
a
number of times...
That's why we don't like the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, because it's garbage.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, just... All these opinions, don't be yelling them at people like they're fact.
But I know on that list, there is this year's. There's a few shitty Christmas films.
Oh, I had
on
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg's dumb stepdad film.
Yeah, it's like Daddy's Home.
Looks offensive
which
and
is,
boring.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, one of them's a cool stepdad and one of them's a normal, boring nerd dad. We've never seen that before!
Yeah, guess which is which. Guess who's the boring, weird dad.
Yeah, because it's not like... I mean, Mark Wahlberg is so jacked. Like...
Oh yeah, he's buff as fuck.
Crazy jacked.
But it's like...
Just stop that, Hollywood. It's not funny. It's not funny. We've seen that a million times. Like, no one's impressed by that anymore.
Like, there's like films that you'll see the trailer for, and to me, I just don't even register that, like, it's a real thing. It just goes right over my head.
Yeah.
And that's one of those films. It's
but,
like...
You know what's depressing? Or not what's depressing, what's interesting is that I mentioned... This was at that same party, if you want to call it that. Actually, we'll call it that because it's for simplicity's sake. And, like, I mentioned this Mark Wahlberg thing because there was a trailer for it on the TV. And my immediate reaction, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, oh, that looks like fucking utter garbage. I'm not seeing that. And someone next to me goes, oh, I'm so excited to see that. And I was like,
oh God.
God, I forget. This is not what, this is like, these are not nerds. Like,
these are normal,
And then there was a trailer for Star Wars. And someone was like, oh, this is the new Star Wars. And I'm like, yeah, it's great. And they're like, oh. Is that a prequel or a sequel? And I was like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, like, that's what normal people are. And I'm fine with that. They were all lovely people. But I was just like,
oh yeah, it's funny.
I need to not make my opinions heard because I will upset some people. I was quite politely like, oh, it takes place after the one where he kills Vader. And they're like, oh, yeah, so it's, like, after the original trilogy. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. But... Like,
are they bringing Darth Maul back?
Well, he does come back in the extended universe.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he gets robot legs.
That's cool.
Sick. He gets
Darth Maul.
He gets like robot spider legs. It's fucking ill.
I wish they kept him for
He
longer.
comes back. He's in the He's actually in. He comes back in the canon because he's in the Clone Wars TV show.
Oh, that's cool.
He's fucking awesome.
Because that's the part of. Because that's still canon. Extended universe isn't canon, but may as well be.
Yeah, they pretty much copied a lot of the elements.
Yeah.
But like that and Rebel.
But the Clone Wars TV show is still canon.
Yeah, and so is Rebel Alliance.
It's like Disney canon.
Yes, it's pretty good. But yeah, so you had Elf written here.
Yeah, just in all caps.
It is in all caps. Yes. Which one is Elf?
It's the other Will Ferrell.
Is that the one where he kills Santa and becomes Santa, or is that something else?
No, that's called Santa.
That was the dumbest film.
Yeah, that's also Tim the Toolman instead of
Tim
Will
Allen.
Ferrell.
Yeah,
Tim Allen.
that was during that. Was that during that year where he had like the top rated TV show, movie, and like, there was a year where Tim Allen had like the top film, the top cable TV show, and the top public. Like there was a year where he was just the most popular man in the world. I don't know if anyone remembers.
I mean, it is
this.
Tim Allen. He is pretty cool.
He's pretty awesome.
But no, it's the Will Ferrell one where he's an elf.
What?
And he's like just in the real world.
Oh, he's just a guy.
And he's
who's
just
an
being
elf?
a fucking idiot.
Oh.
Like, you know that scene where he's like in the elevator, and he like presses all the buttons because he's a fucking dipshit. Yeah, that movie. I fucking hate that movie.
I'm nodding and swallowing slowly because I'm just remembering that.
Yeah, and it's Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell? Yeah, Will Ferrell in a oversized elf costume, just being a dick.
Elf. I'm looking up Elf.
It's horrible.
You know the advantage of having this laptop here?
You can just
look stuff up.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
probably gonna.
You know what's good though? They're showing Elf.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's why I think it's shit.
Like what?
Because they show it like every year. Like
they certainly have. Yeah.
It's like a 2002 film.
After inadvertently wreaking havoc on the elf community due to his
He gets kicked
ungainly
out.
size, a man raised as an elf at the North Pole is sent to the U.S. in search of his true identity.
It's so dumb.
That sounds like garbage.
When was it made? Like
2003.
Yeah, and I don't know why it got so popular. It's a bad film.
It looks awful.
Yeah. Like
It really does.
you're probably gonna get emails because a lot of people love it. But
hey, you know what? Send me an email. I don't care about it.
it's
I'm not even gonna fight you. I'll just be like, that is certainly an email, and then I'll hit delete.
Yeah, to me that's the bane of Christmas films to me.
I mean, there's some pretty bad ones.
Followed closely by the Polar Express.
Look.
The animation on the Polar Express.
Here's the
makes
thing
me
about
gag.
Polar Express.
Makes me gag.
Watching it, yeah, it does make you feel really ill. Like, it just genuinely, every time I see that, I feel uncomfortable.
It's like, like, not only is it sitting in the uncanny valley, but watching it feels like you're riding a roller coaster repeatedly down into the uncanny valley.
Yes, because there is periodically a shot where it's really bad.
Looks nice.
And then it just goes to that weird,
like, the scenery's nice, but as soon as it shows a human face, it's like... It's worse than Beowulf.
It hurts.
Beowulf was bad.
I just punched my microphone. That's good. But yeah, no, that isn't... Like, the film is whatever.
And that was 2004.
Polar Express is whatever as a story. But just watching it is so hard.
Like too many... I think because it's the current timing, it's 10 years since early 2000s.
Yeah.
So things like Elf and the Polar Express are now nostalgic.
Oh,
for, like, people our age.
Fucking...
Because people our age would have seen it when they were like 8.
Yeah, I forget
or, like,
that's a thing.
10. And now that
is
we're
that
like...
the non-nerd version of nostalgia?
Probably, yeah.
So
like
weird.
Christmas films.
That's so weird. Speaking of good Christmas stuff, though. Yeah,
Good
Love Actually is
Christmas
great.
stuff?
Fuck you. Love
Really?
Actually is fantastic. I fucking love that film. How can you not? It's so good.
No.
It's so dumb, but it's
But
like...
I just don't like romantic comedy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just don't. I've never
fair
found it fun.
It was one of those films that I first saw on a plane, so I thought it was the best film ever made. And for about a few weeks, I was telling everyone, I was like, "Oh my god, you have to see
Plane
this Christmas
movies.
film."
Plane movies are something.
Yeah,
I think I watched the first Hobbit on the plane.
You're like, "This is the best."
I'm like, wow, this is really good.
Probably on the way to or from New Zealand. I'd imagine.
No, yeah, it's
with
all
you
I
as well.
go. It was like back from New Zealand.
But like that thing where like I was telling everyone about the like how great this was, like the best film ever made, and this.
I think I remember you mentioning it.
And this old friend of mine
school.
told me, and he was like, "Hey, look,"
And we were like, what?
and he was like, "Look, just you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop."
Just be quiet about
he
the
was,
Love
he was like,
Actually
"Watch
thing.
it again, not on a plane." I'm like, "Oh, okay," and I watched.
Yeah, watch it when you don't.
I got like half an hour in. I'm like, "Look, this isn't bad, but I really oversold it. Like, I thought it was the greatest thing ever made."
But that's the thing with playing anything on a plane.
It's just emotional.
Like I watched Flash on a plane, the TV show. And then came back and I was like, yeah, the pilot and the second episode came out. It was
So
like, it was
good.
pretty good. And you've just been like, it's horrible.
I did admit. Well, I was like,
You
I did
immediately
immediately.
said,
I was like, Ben,
you're
you
like,
idiot.
Ben, it's bad.
I was like, look, it's not great. Look, to
I
their
think
credit,
maybe it's just the altitude.
to their credit, it's gotten better. Like it's a good show now, but the first season was a bit.
That's all I watched.
Yeah.
Like the first few episodes.
Look, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I can't. I think I can't because, like, the Flash is such a cool character, but he only works in certain situations because he's so powerful. And that show spends its entire time finding reasons for him not to use his powers.
Yeah.
Which is like it's one of the reasons that Superman comics suck. It's because they have to be like, why can't he use a super breath today? And that's like, it's so hard to write for.
Oh, it would be, because he's literally...
He's just a guy that can fix any problem.
He's a walking Deus Ex.
Yeah, well, so is the Flash. Because the Flash moves so fast that nothing is... He gets bored with... There's a great Flash comic where it's like a day in his life or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's in his speed. So like he can go and do stuff in between like beats of a conversation. So like because he experiences stuff so much faster. Like he'll be having a conversation with someone and they'll say the first thing and it will be like 4 or 5 hours before the next word or whatever or the next sentence.
God.
And so he goes and does like 18 things and comes back. He's like, shit, what were we talking about? Like, I've already forgotten. It's really interesting, and he's basically his life is constant agony because time passes so slowly for him that like nothing is interesting.
So he's just got like a really fast metabolism?
No, so he has access to the... Shit, I should know this. He has access to the something dimension, the...
Okay, so
it's not speedster,
it's a
but
lot
it's
more
like particles
sci-fi
that
than-
let him do it.
It's
Whatever.
particles.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
Elementary particles explains everything.
No, like he has access to like it's not the speedster dimension. It's fucking
The speedster dimension?
yeah. It's not that bad. I'm making it
It's
sound
like-
terrible.
Oh,
It's
that
like his
just...
power. Fuck yeah. No, it's Barry Allen's. Yeah. So Barry Allen's the best one that keeps coming up. There's been way more flashes than that, but yeah. There's. It's not the speed. Yeah, it's got like a weird name, but it basically lets him move super quickly. And like in particular comics, during his height, he could run fast enough to like run on a beam of light.
That's
So he could theoretically
That's-
like fly.
that's weird.
Kind of, and he could travel backwards through time and stuff.
But lights are waves.
Yeah, but
They
they
have
didn't know
no-
that at the time.
Well, they do have mass,
Yeah.
but then they're a particle.
Yeah, so
Physics.
originally the original this is the original origin story for the Flash is super dumb. So
Is it involve a vat of radioactive
no,
waste?
so Jay Garrick was the first Flash. And Jay Garrick is a college student who gained his speed through the inhalation of hard water vapors.
Hard water?
You know what hard water is, right?
Like, there is heavy water. Heavy water exists. It's
No, hard water is a thing. It's just water with more minerals in it. Like,
Stupid.
it's just got a little bit more magnesium and calcium.
But how is... Like, that wouldn't be a vapor, though. That would just be literal sediment in the air.
Yep. And then they later changed
That would just choke
they
you.
they later changed it to heavy water because apparently that's better.
Well, yeah, heavy water's a thing.
Yes. But then, so like the Silver Age was the best one. That was when you had Barry Allen, who's the one that the TV show was based off,
Yeah.
who gained his super speed by being bathed in chemicals.
Yeah.
But only when they were struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And then later on,
Yeah.
he would also make the next Flash, because this kid, I can't think if it's his son or not, I don't think it is, but there's a kid who's like, hey, the Flash, I think it might be his nephew.
Hey,
he's like, hey,
Flash.
the Flash, how did you get your powers? And so Barry Allen, they go to his lab, and he like super speeds around and sets up all the equipment to how it was when he got his powers. And he's like, yeah, and it was all like this, and then I inhaled
And
these
then he
chemicals, and
gives
then
him-
some lightning struck, and that's what happens, and the kid gets Flash powers.
What?
It's so good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's just the dumbest thing.
That's so dumb.
Flash is fucking just, yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's like, probably shouldn't have set it up for the exact proper
Yes. Like,
setup.
it's just...
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
I can't find what the thing is called, but yeah, the Flash is a dumb character. He's
That's so
great,
funny.
but he's stupid. Yeah, no, I cannot find out what it's called, but that's fine.
I wish Lovecraft was still alive, so we could have a Lovecraft Christmas special. I feel like that would be good.
I just made a face at Ben that none of you could see. I'm like,
It's because last night I was watching a documentary on Lovecraft,
oh, okay.
like a 2-hour long. It
I
was
was like,
so
Ben, where did
good.
that come from?
I was like, I've been like hyping on Lovecraft heaps.
I've been hyping on it, bro.
It's all that Bloodborne, man.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so Wally West is the one who got the powers from doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and it was his nephew. Just so dumb. I love it. Yeah. So, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, cool. The basic premise of his powers. Let's talk about the Flash for a minute.
Still talking about the Flash.
Basic premise of his powers is that he can pass through walls with quantum tunneling by vibrating his particles really quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can time travel and also lend and borrow speed to people, so like he can make people like real fast for a minute.
That's weird.
So
the quantum tunneling thing, that's actually real. That
Yes.
actually happens,
Yes,
just on a very small scale.
just also not with the Flash in real life.
Yeah.
Not with the guy that plays the Flash, who's just
the Flash doesn't.
He's just an
exist, but-
averagely attractive young man who's an actor. He does not travel through walls,
No,
to my knowledge.
but quantum tunneling.
Don't want to make these broad stroke statements, which we have no evidence for. Okay, so nowhere in this article does it explain what the thing is called that he has access to, which is
that's
good. So that's handy. So this was entirely
Fruitless.
So good.
Right.
I was worried that so like nothing. I got nothing.
Was
Someone
there
will know.
Was there a Flash Christmas special?
Well,
Probably.
there's a lot of Christmas comic book specials.
Yeah,
and
true.
Stuff. Yeah, I can't think what the dimension he gets access to is called, but yeah, it doesn't really say. And then there's more about how this basically this article is pretty much just comparing his speed to other people that are fast. Like it's like other comic book characters that are also very quick.
They're also fast.
Who is he faster than? He's faster than Superman and other stuff.
Is he faster than who's the kid from The Incredibles?
Bloody that kid.
No,
Turbo.
Turbo.
Turbo. It's not Flash. It's like
not the Flash.
Speedster McGee. Quick.
No, I think it is. Is it
not-
Flash?
No, it's not. Let's have a look. The Incredibles IMDb. This is the IMDb episode.
The Incredibles.
Incredibles IMDb.
He's Dash.
Dash. Yes,
Is it
Dash.
Dash?
Isn't it? It's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
You dumb The Incredibles, but we love you. And
So
they're making a second Incredibles.
Yeah,
I'm
is it
excited.
the Mole Man one or was that?
Yeah.
Because the games had the Mole
They
Man.
had the Mole
in
Man.
them.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Also,
I like The
I'm
Incredibles.
concerned that mole people are real. Like, that's a genuine concern I have
What?
periodically. I'm like, how would we know? What if they're just... How would we know?
Oh my God,
How would we
David.
know, Ben?
This isn't fucking conspiracy corner.
This is David is extremely tired corner.
Yeah.
Also, you wrote down pretty much any free-to-play game that uses Christmas as an excuse to release more paid content. Are you talking about a RuneScape?
Or League of Legends.
You also had asked Ben about Dirty Bomb.
Okay.
That is presumptuous that you've
So
written
the-
Ask Ben.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't
No,
wanna know.
I'm gonna tell you
The
about
fuck?
it. It's so dirty. So
Oh.
I used to play Dirty Bomb. I don't anymore. 'cause
It's
the game
a
sucks.
shooter.
It's a bang bang shooty bang game,
Pew pew.
and it's published by Nexon, who are notorious for being cunts when it comes to like payment stuff. So they released this pack for Christmas called the Santa's Sack, which is like very
Sounds dirty, by the way.
yeah, no, it's so well named because it's basically getting slapped in the face by
Oh.
Santa's Sack.
That's good.
It costs $60,
Yeah. What?
and you get
That's so much money.
like 10 in-game cases and like enough credits for 2 characters. And people like added it up, and it's a saving of $2. So
What?
you can save $2 if you just want to buy a shit ton of pointless crap. And not only that, but they released it for $60, and then like yesterday
Yeah.
they put it on sale
Oh.
down to $55. Oh,
Oh, shit! Save
And
that
so-
$7, baby.
So it's like a 10%. It's like 10% off.
That's so stupid.
So it goes down to like $54. They're like, look at all the savings you guys are making, and everyone's like, wow, $7 saving.
Shut the fuck up.
And it's like, oh, it's so bad. And so many games do shit like that.
That is dumb.
Did you like when GTA 5 came out? They put it on sale like a week after it came out, but what they did was they bundled it with like GTA Online credits
Yep.
to bump up the price,
Yep.
and then put it on sale for the same price.
Yep.
So it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well,
Oh, I hate sales, but I love them.
Ben, you buy so much crap you
I
don't
have
need in
so
sales.
much shit.
Anyone that doesn't know anything about Ben, like your Steam library is
I
just
have
shit you don't need.
550 games on Steam.
I have like 40.
like 40. Yeah.
I just buy what I play. But also before we move on,
Yeah.
it's the Flash has access to the Speed Force.
The
I was trying to look it up. while you
Speed
were talking.
Force. So there's the regular Force, and then there's the Speed Force, which is just a faster version of it.
Yeah.
Is he just force pushing himself around?
No. That's it's like, so the concept. No, so it's kind of like his magic that makes him real quick, but it's like science or whatever. It's vaguely similar to the Force in Star Wars, but in the way that like it's never really explained.
Well, they're the same universe. Well, no, they're owned by the same company now.
They're the same.
So-
No, they're not. The Flash is DC.
Oh yeah, Flash is DC. Yeah, not
People,
Marvel.
I'm getting emails.
Might be.
I'm getting.
I'm
fucking
sorry, guys.
Emails. Ben doesn't know about the Flash. Whatever.
I forgot what.
Bloody relax.
Forgot who owned the Flash.
Ben doesn't know about Star Wars or the
No,
Flash.
I know who. I knew who
Do
owned
you
Star
know
Wars.
who a Kylo is or a Ren? Because
What a Ren is?
also I
You
bought
mean-
a shirt this week that is Kylo stabbed first. How good!
Oh god.
You have to bleep that out. That's a bloody spoiler. mate.
Yeah, you are actually.
Yeah, it is a bit, kind of. Out of context.
What scene
it's
would it
not.
be referring to?
What are you kidding me? On the
Kylo's.
bridge. Kylo stabbed first.
Oh yeah. I
yeah,
get it.
how
Yeah, I
good
get it
though.
now.
I was.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
are
it.
gonna have to bleep that
Yeah,
out.
I saw it. I'm like, I'm happy.
Bleep that whole section
Yeah,
out.
I saw that. I'm like, I'm gonna have me that.
Yeah,
Great shirt.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
You can't wear that for like a year
I will everywhere.
or like a month,
I will constantly.
dude. That's horrible.
I will walk. Wait, it's fine. It's just a shirt. No one knows what.
Yeah,
it's
with a
about.
spoiler
No
on
one
it.
knows what it's about. They're idiots.
Ugh.
They're like, what's a Kylo? Who stabbed who? Like, no one's gonna know.
All right,
Also-
have fun bleeping.
Also,
like
I
half
don't
of-
care about other people. So
That's
like,
fair.
whatever. I will bleep that probably if I remember. Or I won't. And I'm sorry. I probably will.
Yeah, we'll see.
I probably will. Okay, so to be honest, that was our entire list.
Really
Let's talk about good Christmas stuff. What's
good
good?
Christmas stuff.
Arkham Origins was set during Christmas, and that was good.
Wasn't
That was
Arkham
bad.
Asylum also set during Christmas?
No, that was just a night.
All right.
Yeah, that was just a night.
Cool.
Origins was Christmas. Arkham City was just a night, and then Arkham Knight was ironically Halloween.
Huh.
Yeah, good.
I thought Arkham Asylum was something as well. Like
It-
Halloween.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
I have no
forget. I
evidence
haven't
for that.
played
Whatever,
Arkham Asylum
probably.
in
Might
ages.
be, it might not be. Send me
Yeah.
an email. Or don't, whatever.
Well, don't.
Other good Christmas stuff. That's pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
There's
Christmas,
not much.
oh, no. Community Christmas specials. The show Community, where they did that Claymation episode. Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
So good. How good? The
Where
best.
was the? Well, when did they do the D&D one? That was like a season,
It was in
wasn't
the
it?
middle. No, it's just in the middle of an episode, of like a season.
Yeah.
Like it's just a normal episode. They did another great D&D one in the most recent season that was great as well.
There was a really good. Some of the Christmas Adventure Time specials were super depressing
Yeah, because a lot of the time that's
because
like
that's when they
they'll do
would
about, like,
dump
the
most.
past.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
they would dump most of the backstory.
the exposition.
It was rough.
There was some really grim ones about Simon. Like,
Oh yeah, all of them about Simon
Jesus
were rough.
Christ. I mean, the Marlene ones were okay, but like the Simon ones were fucking.
The saddest episode for me was the Lemon Hope episode,
Really?
just for the song at the end.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That song is sad.
I
And he
don't know.
goes
I
back to
thought the Simon Crown episode was pretty bad.
because the Lemon Hope one's weird because it's actually it goes forward in time,
Yes.
and it shows a city super similar to the city that you see like, you know, in the past, like
Yes.
before the apocalypse. So it's like, is it circular? Is it like what?
Yeah. Are we coming
Like,
back to that? What's the
Yeah,
deal? Yeah.
like it's so odd.
I mean,
Lemon, like the whole Lemon Hope episode.
That's
is-
such a sad fucking universe. That's
Oh,
so
God, yeah,
depressing.
it's depressing.
Like that. The thing with Simon's Crown, when spoilers for Adventure Time, but when you first find out that like the more
It,
he
like,
wore it,
makes
the
him
more
crazy.
insane he went,
Yeah,
and that he wore it to protect Marlene,
yeah,
who then became a
You mean
vampire
Marceline.
anyway, and you're like, oh my god, like it just,
yeah.
ugh,
Like
it's
their
just
backstory
brutal.
is rough.
It is a brutal TV show, for
Especially
kids.
when like I think that when they presented it was the episode when they're making him and Marcelina playing music,
yes, that's right,
and he's just completely oblivious.
yeah,
But she remembers.
She remembers
It's
everything.
like, oh,
and he's lost his mind because of the crown.
yeah,
And there's that flashback
God, it's so
where
rough.
like Yeah, I can't even.
Adventure Time's brutal. I need to go back and watch.
It is. Yeah, it's rough. I
haven't caught up.
Have you seen? You watch Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen season 2 though.
Neither. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Pretty
Is
excited.
it out yet?
I think so. I don't know if we can get it in Australia though. It's usually the problem.
We can always get it in Australia.
Oh, I have my American VPN now, so I can just Hulu it or something.
Yeah, I tried that as well.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, something that I've noticed with having an American VPN is I get lots of American ads now. And I'm like, how dumb are people in America that this is what, like, how dumb do advertisers think people are? There's one where a guy's like, there's like a guy in a suit jacket or whatever, and he's like, what happens in your house when there's lots of people using the internet? And then it's like an expo, I guess. And they've got like people over, and they're like, the guy's like, oh yeah, yeah, it really slows down. And they're like, well, if you don't want it to happen to you, get this internet. And that's the ad. And I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Like, to be fair, advertising in Australia is no better.
Yeah, but
some of it.
Yeah, but it knows it knows that it has to be funny.
Actually, talking of ads, have you seen the you know how like New Zealand has the stop a mate from driving drunk legend ad?
Yes.
Like the most like New Zealand ad
Bloody
ever.
amazingly New
like
Zealand.
the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Queensland ones?
No.
They're incredible.
What's the premise?
The premise is it's like so instead of like being anti-driving drunk, it's more of an ad for like being the designated driver.
Yeah.
But they're saying it's the dry driver, which is like, okay, it's a bit more catchy. But just like the ad is so like well presented, and it's like the general slogan is like, when you decide to drive dry, Queensland salutes you. And it's like, oh my god, it's so obnoxious. But it's like just the ad as a whole is just like so well made. And I think I saw it in cinema for the first time. I think David's playing it.
I'm watching it. Yeah, having a look, having a squiz. There's some blokes in a pub. There's a guy with a great haircut and nice suit shirt. He's saying no thanks. I'm driving. There's a woman with a phone. He's having a good time. He's still not drinking. He's run away. Oh, they've run. He's creeping up on a lady. That's uncomfortable. Oh, he's getting his mates. He's taking them away.
See how
Oh, he's got his mate. Look at it. There we go. Look at him. Hey, got him. I got him burritos. How good. They were kebabs. Aw. They're all happy.
How good an ad is it?
This got so... Aw.
It's so good.
That's so good.
I saw it in the cinema. I think
That's
before...
amazing.
I think before Star Wars, and I was like...
That's fantastic.
That's insane. That's so well made.
Oh, that's great.
so, like, unrelated to anything.
Yeah.
But that ad is
Fantastic.
just like... That's
Very
like,
funny.
that's Queensland's.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's
They're like,
pretty
hey,
much
it's
it.
funny, but also don't do stupid shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we know you will.
You know. Yeah,
Speaking of ads before Star Wars, they had the Batman v Superman trailer.
I didn't get one of those.
Yeah, we also
forget
had
what my
X-Men
trailers were.
Apocalypse as well.
The trailers before when I saw Star Wars were shit.
Actually,
There was just random stuff in it. I think there was like good dinosaur in it.
I saw the Tarzan one for the first time. That was exciting. That was great. And then the Jungle Book one as well.
Good Dinosaur comes out in like 2 days, right?
Yeah, no one seems to give a shit
Boxing
about
Day.
that. Is
It's
that just
weird.
me?
Yeah, no, I literally heard about it before Star Wars.
Is it just a lack of press? Like, no one's talking about it?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it might just be because Star Wars is happening. Like,
yeah,
they just picked
and Disney. It's Disney, right? It's not DreamWorks. Or is it
no,
DreamWorks?
it is DreamWorks, yeah.
Oh, that's why then.
Yeah, they just picked their,
Yeah.
they just picked their timing poorly.
Yeah,
Like, everyone is talking about Star Wars. No one gives a shit about the last
No,
episode.
yeah, no one cares about.
Like, it looks cute. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and see it.
It looks like Wallace and Gromit, to be
I'd like
honest.
to go and see it, but I'm going to go see Star Wars again instead.
I think I'm seeing it with Phil.
Oh, okay. That'll be
Phil's
good.
coming back from Korea.
Okay.
He's managed to avoid spoilers.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
currently flying.
Oh, okay. He's in a plane.
He's on a plane.
Fuck you, Phil. You can't hear us because you're flying, mate. Yeah, you're right.
Just a complete tangent. He's like, the moment we get back, the moment he gets back, I'm doing a Macca's run. I'm like, alright. Macca's run.
Good.
Apparently Macca's in Korea is horrible.
It's
like super bland.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like,
not
even
that-
the...
it's pretty
like,
awful
nothing
here.
has salt on it.
Pretty awful here.
Yeah, but like, they don't even put like salt and chips over there. That's like, what's the point?
Yeah,
it's not greasy and
that's-
salty.
It should hurt to eat. That's the
Yeah.
whole point of McDonald's. You should walk away. And
You
be
should
like,
feel bad.
be like, I've got cramps now because I've
Yeah.
eaten too much. Okay, so I'm looking at the release list of stuff at the moment. This is great. So there's a
It's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, that's right. It came out on the same day.
Came
as
out
Star
same day
Wars.
as Star Wars. No, they actually in the US. For us, it's Boxing Day
Oh, okay.
because they're slightly smarter.
You know
They're
what's
like-
weird? That they remade Point Break. Did you notice that? Oh, no, Point Break. You notice
Point
that?
Break.
They remade
No.
it. Did you notice that? No one cares about Point Break.
No.
So Daddy's Home is that film that we talked about that looks terrible.
The stepdad versus the Will Ferrell versus Pharrell
yes.
Williams.
There's that. Yeah. Pharrell
I want
Williams.
Pharrell Williams to
Fucking,
have a song
Pharrell.
featuring Will Ferrell, so we can just have a song like something by Pharrell Williams featuring,
I would love
Will
to see
Ferrell.
that. That'd be great.
and they're both wearing hats.
Matching hats, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Krampus, a boy who has a bad Christmas, ends
Actually,
up accidentally summoning a Christmas demon to his family home. Fuck me, a Christmas demon?
Jesus, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck? Hold on.
I hope it's the Grinch.
There's a trailer.
I was gonna say, speaking of good Christmas stuff, the Grinch is good.
Is it?
The Grinch is amazing.
I've never seen it.
The Grinch is like so bad it's good.
The JPEG for this trailer is terrifying. Okay, good.
I mean, if
Start
it
with a
starts off like
copyrighted song.
this,
It started with a copyrighted
it's gonna
song.
end
That's
really
good.
like deep.
Oh, it's
dark.
that fucking kid from Jurassic World. The little
God.
excited shit who loved
Yeah.
dinosaurs. It's that fucking kid, I think. They've cut away too quickly. I can't tell. Hey, it's Ben from Parks and Rec. Good. And then that bald guy from Thank You for Smoking. I don't know actors' names.
Thank You for Smoking is an amazing.
It's an amazing film. Go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah.
I think it's the kid from Jurassic. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe not. It's just a kid in a lot of makeup with bad hair.
So the
So-
movie just got really dark.
So now it's the power is out in the neighborhood. Oh my god, is this a horror film?
Yeah, it has
Is
to
this
be.
a horror film? Good god. This is... Oh my god. Oh
Might
my
add
God.
that everyone that I can't actually see the trailer right now. This is
Based
just
on the
David.
ancient legend. There is some shit happening. Like, they have torches. It's like this is like a horror film.
Well, it was a Christmas demon.
Oh my god. He sees you when you're sleeping. What the fuck?
Is it Devil Santa?
There's a gingerbread man knifed. He knows when you're awake. Oh my god. He's go. What the fuck is this? He knows if you've been bad or good.
I hope it says like, so be good for fuck's sake.
Oh my god. He's got cloven feet and everything. So be good for goodness sake. What is this? I thought it was a kid's film.
Dude, it's clearly said. He summoned a Christmas demon.
I thought it would be funny. Oh my god, I'm fucking quitting that trailer. That's terrifying.
What's it called?
Krampus?
Krampus.
Krampus?
Oh,
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry. The genre is comedy, fantasy, horror. Whoops.
You just skim. You're like
Jesus.
comedy fantasy. Yeah.
What the fuck is comedy horror?
Comedy horror.
Yeah.
Like Evil Dead 2.
Oh, yeah, that's not horror though.
Yes, it is.
mm,
Evil Dead 3 isn't
It's
horror.
not horror compared to fucking Krampus trailers. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not seeing that.
What? I'd see it.
We'll see it. We'll do an episode on it. We won't.
We'll do an episode on Krampus.
Krampus. It sounds
Krampus.
terrible in our accent.
So, yeah.
Gonna see Krampus, mate. Okay.
I do like The Grinch, though.
I've never
The
seen
Grinch is one of those films that, like, it's one of those early 2000s nostalgia films. I will
Yeah.
admit that. It's
Oh,
one of those
okay.
films
You
that I
just think
just
it's good 'cause
shat
it
on
was, like,
like
when you were
half an
a
hour
kid.
ago.
Yeah.
But
But it's
I
probably
think
alright.
I think The Grinch is really cool.
So like I feel like any like so
'Cause The Grinch is played by
bloody here we go.
it's not no.
This is the episode of
I was
David
thinking,
looking up stuff.
yeah.
The Grinch.
It's not what's his name?
It's a piece of shit. Guy.
Robin Williams. It's
No,
not Robin
it feels like
Williams.
it should be.
It feels like it should be though, because of the face.
Where the other film? Yeah.
Who played the Grinch? Because he does a really good job.
Why is this not the first thing it says? Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was one of those. Yeah, he does a really good job as the Grinch,
Also, anything Dr. Zeus is great. Oh, speaking
except for the Lorax.
of... Actually, I'll add that to my list for next episode. What? Oh, I never
The
saw that.
Lorax wasn't that good.
What was the... shit. Fuck.
Dr. Seuss books are good. David's just having a moment.
David's...
Right now.
I'm making notes for our next
Yeah.
episode, as I'm thinking of them. But yeah, no, I never saw The Grinch.
Yeah,
I didn't...
probably one of the good few. A few.
That
good.
was a sentence. It's one of the good few good...
It's one of the few
fews.
good.
Few good
Christmas
Christmas,
films.
films. Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of any that I've enjoyed that have been Christmas themed, and I cannot. Oh, good TV that's Christmas themed. Again, is it's not directly Christmas themed, but it happens at Christmas, is the Snowman episode of Doctor Who. It's like the middle of season 6 or whatever. It's probably the best episode of that show in years. That's great. There's some snowmen that come alive. It's
Wow.
creepy. Yeah, they eat people.
Of course it's creepy. It's
terrifying,
Doctor Who.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's, like, we made it. That's
Yeah.
the end of the episode. We
That's
did
us
it.
shitting
We
on
did it.
Christmas.
Yeah, look, I don't hate Christmas.
No, I like it.
Well,
I just hate.
I wouldn't have said I liked it. Like, I don't know if I would go that
I wouldn't
far.
go that far.
Like, I think it's alright.
yeah,
It's kind of a hassle.
it means I have to spend money. I wish the gift I could give people was use the money you were going to spend on my gift and buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I have that with some people.
'cause I hate
where I just have an obligation where I'm like,
Yeah, because it's like giving gifts is just like I don't have much money. It means I have to find the money to buy something.
One of the things that sucks about being an adult is just, this is for all of you kids at home, being an adult is ass because, like, you feel guilty about shit that you just, as a kid, you never cared about because
Yeah.
you're an egotistical little piece of crap.
and you
But
don't.
now you're like, "Oh, fucking, they got me something, I didn't get them anything, I feel bad. And, like, we know that's not the point of Christmas,
No.
but, like, it really is.
It really
is as an adult.
It just is.
And I just never have any money around Christmas.
Yeah,
So we have
no.
Ben and I have a yearly tradition of we buy each other whatever is the cheapest, dumbest game on Steam.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I've had
With-
my eye on a few options for you. I've got a list and I'm gonna pick the best one.
I still have like
You
my
bought me Darksiders for my birthday, and that's quite good.
No, I gave you it from my inventory.
You didn't even pay for that?
No.
You're a piece of shit.
Dude, my inventory is full
Why didn't I
of
think about that?
like 20-cent games that I bought ages ago. I got like 5 copies of Super Meat Boy, like 5 copies of Super Hexagon. Apparently I like games that have Super in the title. I just give them to people like for birthdays and
Yeah,
Christmas.
you're like,
Be like, oh wow, thanks,
Hey,
Super
hey.
Meat Boy. I'm like, yeah, it's not like I spent
You're like,
20 cents
"Thanks."
on it.
You're like, I bought 10 copies for $1.
Literally, that's what I
Yeah.
do.
This is not surprising.
When there's a game that's like good and it's like 20
Yeah.
cents, I will buy a shit
Basically,
ton of
Dumpy
copies.
Band's friend, because you get shit stuff.
No, you get good stuff. I don't buy you shit
don't
games.
do
I think last year you bought me World Basketball Manager
It was
2010.
World Cycling. World Cycling Manager. World Basketball Manager would be great. World Cycling.
I think Jaden got me
Bicycle.
World Basketball
Oh,
Manager or
boy.
some bullshit.
I was gonna buy you Football Manager, but that's actually a good game. So I didn't.
You don't want to buy me
Football
good
Manager's
things.
amazing.
Um,
But yeah, no, look, we made it to the end of the episode. Where can people find us, Ben?
On the
Oh, buddy, every
internet.
time. Buddy
podcast at dcm.works.
that works for letters or whatever.
Show notes, something. I don't
something,
know.
Patreon, whatever.
Yeah.
Look, we did it. Plugs, good.
There's a Twitter.
Oh, also, we're doing Bloodborne on our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Decide
it's
Hit
really
Play.
good.
It's a fun time. First episode's a little we had some
janky.
audio problems because
Yeah.
my phone was right next to the preamp.
That was fun.
I could not see it because the preamp was in the way. That's how close it was.
I was doing some real
Yeah,
nasty
look,
shit.
I made a boob of myself that
Yeah.
time. I will admit that.
It's alright, I died on the first
Constantly.
mob twice.
Yes, you do in a row. It's quite funny.
The first time, which is like meant
you're
to
supposed
happen,
to.
but then the
Second
second
time,
time I just
You're
died.
supposed to. You're supposed to.
You're supposed to
douse
kill
yeah.
it, and then I just died.
So check that out. I'm also doing The Last of Us over on the Colby House channel, so get amongst that. That's a commissioned piece, so drop some likes on that or whatever. And as always, the best way to help the podcast is actually to subscribe, because that's what pushes. That's what helps push us up in the charts. I couldn't think of the words.
Yeah.
Is subscribing. So if you listen to it but you're not subscribed, please do, because it helps us out.
Yeah.
And otherwise, that's us for another week. Do you have any concluding thoughts on Christmas?
We'll be glad when it's over.
Yeah, good. It's alright. Yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Feel free to enjoy Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, feel free to ignore all of
Or
this.
don't, whatever.
Just enjoy
Yeah,
whatever.
do your thing. And
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
The soundtrack's amazing. Yeah. The visuals are very, like, well done. And, like, the gameplay is super fun. And, like, because those 3 things are there, it's like, it's exceptionally good.
I could do it in a heartbeat and make millions, but it would feel like just gouging my soul out.
Yeah. Jurassic Park's a little more like DDR.
If Shrek is a fairy tale creature, can he actually own land and want to kick them off? Where did that come from? You have to make a lot of shit up to make good art.
Yeah.
That's just the truth, buddy.